And welcome to another episode of I'm Forever Blowing Bubbles, a West Ham Football Manager story. My name is Dave Goodger, and you're joining me back again for my West Ham Football Manager save, where the aim is global domination, but we'll settle for the Carabao Cup or the FA or any trophy from it. I'm not proud. I'll take any trophy. I'll take the league if it's on offer. As I say, episode number 4, we've started our Premier League campaign. We've started our Carabao Cup campaign. They were on episode 3 if you want to have a look back at those and see how we got on. We've moved on since then. We've played some games. We've had Spurs in a double header, Villa, Everton, and then we've got the Fulham game coming up. So let's just have a quick look at how we got on against the first game of Spurs. And here we go. We're in the 38th minute. Pablo Fornals coming forward, breaking forward onto there, pulls it over for Lanzini, left-footed, bottom corner, takes the lead. West Ham. Second half, Gareth Bale pulled him over. Harry Kane with a lovely little pullback to Giovanni Lo Celso for a finish. And then in the 69th minute, putting it back over, Pablo Fornals, unpicked, strolled his way through. And that was how that finished. Didn't quite tell the entire story. They had 2 chucked off for offside, and then Alderweireld sent up, and that was in injury time, so made no difference to it there. So yeah, Fornals, an 8.5 rating, did really well. Spurs had majority of the chances, more on target, had a higher XG. That said, we had more possession, better pass completion. So yeah, on the whole, I'd say that's probably a fair result. No, we stole it. They had 2 ruled off. They probably could and should have won, but it's Spurs, so I don't care. And then we had them in the Carabao Cup. The Carabao Cup third round. So Carabao Cup, we were coming in here, and this is the first half. Spurs. Sergio Aurier, the right back, totally unmarked at the back there. Got no idea what happened with that. 7 minutes to go. It's a D up at the far post. Sends us to penalties. Kane slots his. Mark Noble steps up. Saved. Normally Mr. Reliable. I think he's only missed 3 in his entire West Ham career. Kufal slots his away. Celso for 3. There we go. He takes his. Souček steps up and he slots his away. Gedson Fernandez puts his away, puts them on the cusp of winning. And then Jarrod Bowen sends them the wrong way, which unfortunately sends us out in the second round. It's a little bit earlier than I wanted to on the Carabao Cup. But penalties against Spurs, we can kind of understand it. They're a decent side. Despite my own personal opinion, they have a reasonable good side. So that was a good start. We played 1-2 in the league at this point, which took us then to Aston Villa, which was, that was a disappointment. If there's ever going to be a West Ham game, it was this one. We were absolutely dominated from start to finish, and it ended up with a 2-0 loss. So we're bringing up in here. Battle of the Claret and Blues. Half hour in, totally unmarked on the edge of the area. Jack Grealish barrels it into the bottom corner. It's the kind of play you can't give that much time to. And then just 10 minutes later, again coming from that right hand side, I pull back. Trezeguet unmarked inside the 6-yard box. And that is as much as a West Ham game as a West Ham game. You think you're flying high. You played 2, you've won 2 in the league, and then you come to a newly promoted side, get your ass handed to you, and knock yourself back on you, back down to earth. So there we go. At that point, we tasted our first league defeat, and we go and travel to Goodison Park to play Everton, who had also started well. And we kind of stole it again here. Everton had the most chances. They had most possession. But yeah, Pablo Fornals pulled it out of the fire for us here. All the action happens in the second half. It's a very scrappy, lots of bookings. Yeah, so we're coming to say second half, 20 minutes to go. Everton's throw wins by a bonner into Rice. Rice throws it forward and Fornals. It's a great ball. It's a great run from deep, which obviously is going to. We're playing strikerless. And 10 minutes later, from their left, pulls it over, makes one save, but just drops to Bernard. 2 minutes to go, though. Fornals in acres of space coming from deep again, 12 yards out, across the keeper, in off the post. Even the dog agrees with me. So that was there. So that's where we are as it stands. We are, as it stands, sitting fourth. We are played 4, won 3, lost 1. Game in hand. Could take us potentially. No, let's face it, we're not going to score 6 goals. So we're going to be looking at moving up to third. So we'll see how we get on with the next game. Next game, we are here. Here we are. We're at home to Fulham. Fulham sitting in 16th spot. They've only 4 points. Tactical meeting. They want to drop down to balance. That's not happening. We are a very attacking side. I'm quite happy to do the tighter marking though, because we do seem to be losing our men a little bit. They want us to drop Mark Noble, but he's been going well, and Jared Bowen's not had the best of starts. So I'm keeping Lanzini as well. So we'll look at here, make sure there's no injuries. No injuries. We're still going. We've got Fabianski in goal, Ogbonna, Diop, and Balbuena at the back, with Baba Rahman and Kufal the wing backs. 2 ball-winning midfielders in the middle there, Mark Noble and Declan Rice, and then that front 3 of attacking midfielders, 2 shadow strikers in Fornals and Lanzini, and Emi Buendino, who's a big money signing from Norwich. Yeah, so there we go. We are in very attack, and we will submit this team, and let's get going for our game against Fulham. Everyone's pretty happy with the tactic, no concerns. Teams are warming up. Not too much difference from the Carabao Cup team. We are favourites for a reason. Let's point that finger. We're favourites for a reason. Go out there, make sure there's no doubt. Let's go. Leading them out at the London Stadium. And we're off. We're losing possession straight away. That's not a good start. Cavallero driving into the box. He's going to be first. No. Panicked me for a minute there, I'll be honest. Moving forward. We survived the early scare. Not a lot happening. First 5 minutes, nothing going on. Okay, Fulham goal kick. Straight to Kufal. Bring it forward. Fornals, Lanzini. Emi Buendia. Boom, there it is. Takes the lead. 9th minute. Winning it straight from the goal kick. Kufal picking it up and driving into it. And lovely interplay between the strikers. Between the attacking midfielders even. So Kufal to Fornals, to Lanzini, to Buendia. Wrong foot's the keeper. Nestled into the bottom corner. That's a cracking start. Could not have asked for more. Just onside. Just his heel, I think, is there. So we're moving on nicely here. Getting to a corner. See if they've worked out these short corners yet. Yeah, back to Noble. Blocked well there. It's going well. Buendia, Lanzini working all right. Chelsea taking the 2-0 lead at Crystal Palace. It's not a problem. Still sitting 4th as it stands. Controlling possession, pass rate. Oh no, that's their controlling possession. Okay. Here we go, another one. Buendia pulls over. Mitrovic has picked up that clearance. And the ball of Lookman driving into the area. Fabianski well held. Oh, Pono into Rose head. Have it. Absolutely. Well held, Fab. Corner. Played in. And over for a goal kick. 20 minutes gone. Yeah, not the best game to write home about. Let's oh, another one. Another short. Out to Lanzini. Out to Bundy. Oh, blocked again. That was a good block. That was going across him again. That's encouraged. We're doing well, but we need a little bit more off them. No one's having a bad game as such. Kufau's and Declan's probably the worst two. Lanzini, Fornals, out to Buendia again. Oof, straight to the keeper. He's finding plenty of room in that edge of the area there, though, so might have a bit more luck with that. It's coming through. Throw in straight to them. Rice picks it up, recycled back out wide again. Throw it in deep to Kufau. Oh, yes. Simply for tap-ins. Pablo Fornals. Unmarked. 2 yards out. Even Dad could have finished that one. Look at this. Declan Rice winning it back early, recycling it over to Babarama and all the way out to Kufau. And yeah, from 6 yards out, middle of the goal, he's not missing that all day long. And a comfortable 2-0 lead with half hour played. Looking good. Looking good. So no one's injured, no one's carrying anything. Don't need to be too concerned. We'll just let this ride at the minute. Issa Diop and midfield's not performing particularly well. I don't think the defence had too much to do, so they're not going to have too high a rating anyway, I don't think. But 5 minutes to go to half time. Let's oh, Lanzini's injured. Oh no. Okay, so let's give it's on the left, so let's give Ben Rahama a run out instead. His training, he was just a left winger when we first started. He's been on specific training to get him used to that central run, that shadow striker. He went from 1 star when we first started training him. He's up to 2.5 already. So he's happy playing in there now. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, hopefully Lanzini's not going to be out for too long because he's settled in quite well there. Take us through to half time. Well done. With, yeah, the XG is way up over above them. With, Maps doing well. Lots of in the corners for the short, so that's going all right there. And Declan is struggling to perform at the moment, so we might have to give him a bit of a G up as well amongst everyone else. Yeah, things are going well now. I don't particularly like that. Point the fingers. You might be winning, but it all changed. Concentrate. Bama's demotivated. Okay, let's have an individual one with Baba. We are well. I'm happy with your performance today. Let's get you going. Who was the other one that was struggling? Declan. You weren't that bad, but I believe you can still improve. I have faith in you. Let's get you motivated as well. Okay. Let's get the second half going. Stevie Mac sitting at the side, giving me all the advice that I by and large ignore. But let's see what the second half brings. Can we hold on to this? It'd be nice to have a clean sheet. It's not something that we're particularly well known, and it's a very attacking formation as I am. Clean sheets are few and far between. Declan 6.7. He's increased slightly in the 5 minutes since. So what we got? Half hour to play. Here comes the first highlight. I'm going to change down that left there, right, right there, left. Was it over? Well done, Rice. Winning that ball. And now we counter. Now we go quick. Baba Rahman. Oh, not on the same wavelength there with Ben Rahama. But win it back again. Run at them. This is where he's the forward in him. Out to Fornals. Ooh, he's dragged that wide. That was close. That was close. Declan's not improving, so let's drag him. Let's just prove you can't get away with having these bad games. Let's give Wallace a game. The young Brazilian midfielder we brought in. Finished his warm up. On he comes for Declan Rice. You can cool your heels on the bench. This is not having the best of games either. So let's just, with 20 to play, let's give you last 10. Let's give Elise last 10. If we can get there without conceding, bring the youngster on. Mitrovic, Kearney. Is that in? Is that not offside at the back there? Spoke too soon. Cursed it. What's happened there? That looks a hell of a mix-up at the back there. Throw in. Lamina wins it. Mitrovic wins it. Oh, he's followed him in. That's why. Disappointing. This is getting worse. Ben Rahama's not had a good game. Tend to play. We've had the better. They've had possession, but we've had more chances. There's too many people having bad games. This has been dragged for the last 10. So Diop had been booked anyway. Let's get young Elise on. Okay, this is a highlight, a substitution highlight, so I can't expect too much off of this. No, and it's a good tackle there from Buendina, to be honest. Diop applauds the fans as he runs off. I should imagine so, thanking them for not lynching him for not being very good today. Okay, here we go. Kufal on the right. Into play with Wallace. Out to Fornals. Nice little passing play. Loses it. Oh my lord, where's the defence gone? That was Elise. Well done, Fabianski. I thought we had tighter marking on that. They switched off in there then, I think. Well held, Fabianski. Okay, so let's just knock this down to just to balance now. Let's see this game out. Where's Rahman gone? He's followed the ball in way too much there. There's the area. Good block and turn and go. Can we counter? Buendia. He's done in for pace. Drive it your own then. Far across the keeper. 3-1. Game, set, match. Gila. Come on, you Irons. Wraps up the win. It's a good block on the end there, and from deep in his own half. As soon as he got in front of his man, he was turned in and he was arrow-like for goal. Right footed, cross the keeper. Areola, I think he could probably do a bit better there. But there we go. That's his second of the game. He's nailed his man of the match performance in. He's got his goal bonuses. The Irons go marching on. 94th minute, 95th minute now. I'm supposed to have 4 minutes of injury time, but let's play into the 5th minute. Why not? Tom Kearney, Reed, Mitrovic, edge of the area. Oh, well won, Noble, and that's it. They called it. A good win, a good, solid, at home London derby win. Again, though, more possession. They had more possession. Player stats. What's the passing percentage like? Kufal was not good. Kufal was the worst. Everything else is 80 or above. I can live with that. Lantini was 94. That was good. Tackling. couple of key tackles from Balbuena, couple from Rahman. Yeah, okay. 4 nails, 33% shooting at target. Alright, okay. That said, we won. We can't complain. Let's applaud. Very happy. Very happy. But Issa and Declan, you went at your best and deserve to come off. So, you play well, I'll call you on it. You play bad, I'll call you up on it. So that's where we are. So we've still just that one loss, that bump back down to earth from Aston Villa. Still sitting fifth, sitting fourth. Sorry, with that game in hand still. That game in hand that could take us joint top with Man U. We've yet really to play any of the big boys. We played Spurs, but do you count them as a big boy? I don't know. Well, so coming up now, and upcoming, we've got Crystal Palace, Leeds, Burnley, Southampton. So we've got a little while till we're playing the. We could really onto a good one into the December before we play any of the big boys. Really, December is going to be a big game, big month though. Arsenal, Man U, Chelsea, and Liverpool, all in a space there. So that could make or break this season. I think that run there, if we can pick up a couple of wins then or avoid a couple of defeats there, that could good. That could come good. So we'll leave it there. We've won the live. We've lost once in the league, but apart from that, we're going pretty well. So we'll call it from there. As the kids like to say, smash that like and subscribe button. I can't do that. If you like what you're watching, there's a subscribe button down there. Give us a like. Any hints, any pointers, any tips, by all means, drop them in the comments. I read any and all the comments that go on there. So please, any advice you do, drop it in there. We'll see where we go from there. Okay, I'll see you next time.